when many gangsters and murderers in India often obtain the bail quite easily? Why do political leaders such as Manish Sisodia, Kejriwal, and so many other business tycoons are facing such a challenges in getting the bail? Is there any conspiracy by the Modi government, or do you think any other reason behind this? Yes, in this video, I'm trying to make you understand the political intricacies and legal dimensions surrounding this issue. I'm sure you will gain a lot of insights. The reason why they are not getting the bail is they have been arrested under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002 by Specialized Financial Investigation Agency called as Enforcement Directorate, shortly called ED. Obtaining bail under this act is very challenging due to the stringent laws associated with it. Generally, in our legal system, the principle is that bail is the rule and jail is the exception. This means that in most of the cases, an accused is granted the bail due to the medical condition. If the accused is having some medical issues, some health issues, he will get the bail. And similarly, if in case of any delay in trial or investigation, the possibility of getting the bail is more. And considering if the accused person is not having any previous criminal history, then he'll get the bail. If the honorable judge believes that the accused will not manipulate the evidences and witnesses, and he will fully cooperate with the investigation, bail is typically granted by the court. But under the PMLA Act, the accused will get bail only in case if he proves that the charges against him are baseless and he is innocent, which is practically impossible in the initial stage of the investigation under this act. So that is the very reason the people who are arrested under this act are not at all getting the bail. The PMLA Act carries many critics. That is, enactment of this act is the personal hidden agenda of BJP to use it for the political rivalry. Yes, Prevention of Money Laundering Act enacted by NDA government headed by the Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee in the year 2002. However, let's analyze whether the implementation of this legislation benefits or harms the nation. And is there any ill motive of the BJP to enact this act? In fact, money laundering is not only our country's problem, but it's a threat across the world. India enacted the PMLA law in fulfillment of its commitment to other countries. India is one of the party for the Vienna Agreement to combat the money laundering across the world. Our nation is committed with other countries to eliminate the money laundering. When this is the fact, it is mandatory to bring such laws in India. This indicates that enactment of PMLA is not driven only by BJP's agenda, but rather it is an international agreement which we have committed. The law is very stringent because of its strict enactment mechanism. Under this act, there is no concept of anticipatory bail at all. Getting regular bail is also practically impossible. In conventional criminal laws, the burden of proof relies on the prosecution, and the prosecution has to prove the guilt of the accused beyond the reasonable doubt. But under PMLA Act, accused himself should prove that he is innocent. Then only he'll get the relief. Punishment under this act ranges from 3 years to 7 years, and it may extend till 10 years based on the crime which is involved. Now let's understand a little more about this act. A country like India, do we really implement this kind of law? And is Enforcement Directorate, ED, doing its job honestly? Before getting into these details, let's understand what is money laundering. Money laundering is nothing but a conversion of black money to white money. It looks simple. It looks like very small crime, but it is not. A criminal makes money by illegal means like drug trafficking, corruption, etc., and shows it to the financial system that the money is earned legally. So this is what is called as conversion of black money to white money. Basically, this is a heinous crime that is not only affect the socio-economical system of our country, but also promotes other serious offenses like terrorism and drug trafficking, etc. So enactment of this act is one of the wonderful decisions that the government has taken. It is working as a weapon to combat a corruption and other illegal activities. Now the next question is the Enforcement Directorate operating impartially under this act? Of course, this particular act gives extensive power to ED to inquire, arrest, and attach the property. If you see some facts, many gangsters, Dawood Ibrahim, Chota Shakil, and many business tycoons such as Vijay Mallya, Nirav Modi, and many others committed the crime in India and escaped to other countries. Practically, it is very difficult to bring them back to India and investigate the crime, punish them under our law. The reason being, lot of complexity involved in extradition treaties and the other international dynamics. That means if any person moves out of our country to any other country, and if we want to bring them back because of some criminal activity which he has committed in our nation, it is not so easy. There should be agreement between the countries, and the other country should agree to send him to our country, and then only the investigation will be completed, which is practically impossible because of lot of extradition treaties with other countries. When this being the situation, through ED under this PMLA Act, we were able to seize their Indian properties and attach it. In my opinion, at least that is a very good success. During the period from 2014 to 2024, ED has seized the amount more than 1,16,000 crores under PMLA Act and attached the property worth crores together. These seizures and attachments were practically impossible with our conventional law, such as IPCC, RPC, etc. It became possible only through PMLA Act. Though the ED has done a wonderful job with PMLA Act, there are numerous criticisms with respect to its honesty. Let's understand that everything has a two sides. One is positive and one is negative. On numerous occasions, Supreme Court and High Courts questioned and blamed the ED for the lack of fair investigation and seizure practices.
That both the investigating agencies have the best investigating minds. When have you been entrusted with this work of investigating this scam? How long are you investigating this? How long will it take to verify this? I'll go one by one. Each and entry I'm going to read over here to point out that you all are not proceeding in the right earnest. I don't know the reason why, but it was something which shocked the conscience of the court, and that is the reason I required their presence.
There is a high need to refine the operation of ED to ensure the impartial investigation. Hopefully that will happen very sooner. Let us wait and watch. Now the significant question which arises is, do you think BJP government has used this act for the political rivalry? In my view, whether it is due to the political rivalry or any other motive, if there are any valid reasons to believe that the person has committed an offense, he should be accountable for it. And allegation should be made on him, and investigation should start, and based on the trial, he should be punished. It suggests that a personal or a political agenda should not interfere with the pursuit of justice. Instead, the focus should remain on the evidences and the legal principles. What are your thoughts? Kindly put it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day.